Hello, this is Soundout here, back in another Figma review. Today we have SP030, Kamen Rider Onyx from Kamen Rider Dragon Knight. That's the 5th Figma in a row so far. I'm getting really tired right now. Anyways, here he is, Kamen Rider Onyx, the supposed evil clone of Dragon Knight that turned out not to be an evil clone. It turned out to be, him himself, but there's the thing there. He's basically a Dragon Knight repaint, so don't expect too much new, but expect a solid Figma because Dragon Knight was that solid. And I forgot to show us off the spear. There's that top picture. But yeah, back here you got sword vent, strike vent, guard vent. I'm turning my back to you. Card holding. Side picture. 12 boxes, and we still have 2 more Figmas, but really only 1 more for a little while. Dragon Knight, it was like 15, 16. Why did it jump to 21? I don't know what happened with Figma, but they jumped to 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. That means, consistently from SP21 through SP30, there have been Dragon Knight Figmas only. Somewhere between Wing Knight and Sizer, there was more SP Figmas, but seriously, Max Factory has been pushing these out so fast. I think some of the quality controls not as good. But anyways, that was random and I'm very angry for some reason. I spent money on all of these. So here we have Kamen Rider Onyx, and I'm going to get this right out of the way. That belt is really, really crooked. Okay, see how his body is straight? That belt is really crooked. Now, Dragon Knight's was a little crooked to the left a little bit. Everyone else's are fine. But, dear Lord, is that crooked terribly. And it's not like the positioning of the rubber piece. They did not take care when gluing this on. See, yeah, look how crooked that is. It's just, I guess if I can, God, that annoys me so much. Basically, he is a repaint of Dragon Knight with a new head. As you can see, he's a repaint of Dragon Knight with a new head. Basically, the body is the same. The tampographs changed, so it's the Onyx deck, even though that deck looks a little bit lighter than I think it should. Basically, everything that was black turned into silver, everything that was red turned into black, for a really nice-looking color scheme. This belt issue may just be mine, but we'll see. This is the second of 3 repaints for Dragon Knight, so this one has less unique parts than the 3rd repaint. As you can see, the 2 drag visors here. This one's painted a lot better. I don't know why that is. But, it's basically the same figure, except this one's got some nice gold accent lines. Take a look at the heads here, since we can do this. I'm just going to take their heads off. Onyx's head has the enraged dragon, as I like to call it, with the flamey stuff, and no eyes. It's just a visor. That is accurate, I believe. While Dragon Knight here has the normal dragon. I know, camera, you're trying to focus on heads, but see. Oh, okay, here you go. So you can see he's got the eyes here. Now with Onyx, he has no eyes. I believe this is accurate to the show. I know his eyes lit up during that one dream sequence, but that was a dream sequence. But it was mostly like this. But it's the same basic head design to it. And, that's basically it. So, as it is basically a repaint of Dragon Knight, it comes with, the normal stuff. Figma stand, set of hands, bag and useless instruction booklets, all the generic stuff, plus everything else Dragon Knight basically came with. So I'm not going to go into too much detail. If you want to see full details on the design and articulation, go check out Dragon Knight's video. It will be linked here and down below, if I remember to do so. We'll see how well that goes, because sometimes I forget what I put in these videos. But anyway, if I did not put the link up, let me know. It also will be the next one in the playlist that I've made. But you know, it's basically Dragon Knight with a crooked belt, which is probably just mine, and black color scheme. Now, because of this, I think this figure looks fantastic. I really do like. I always thought Dragon Knight had the most solid, still the most solid Figma. It just does everything right. I have not had any problems with Dragon Knight. I've had issues with some of the others, but Dragon Knight I've never had any problems with. And it's really the best one in the line. And I gotta say, Onyx takes a close second, even though they are technically the same figure. The thing that bugs me about Onyx, though, is that his belt is askew. I really wish that was fixed, because if I fix that, maybe, if I can fix that. Like, it's like even raised up a little too high. It should be down there. If it looked like that, I would give this guy the perfect. He would be the best Figma. But it's pretty much color choice. If you like the black color scheme more than the red color scheme, then this one's going to be your favorite. Otherwise, this one's going to be your favorite. It's all a matter of preference, which one you like. You know, if you like Kit Taylor as Dragon Knight, you kind of like both of them, because he's both of them. If you liked Kit, but not, like, if you like Kit when he was Onyx, as opposed to him as Dragon Knight, then you're okay. But if you liked Adam, for whatever reason, then you want to just get this one, because he was never this one. Even though I really thought he was going to be this one, but well, you never know. About that, I'll just take a nice little picture of these two here. The thing with Onyx is that, I know someone's going to bring this up in the comments, Onyx is not a villain character. In Japan, he was an evil copy of Shinji, Ryuga, I suppose Ryuki. He was evil, he was totally evil, and he was totally freaking evil. In America, when he was still Dragon Knight, he had dreams of Onyx attacking him, and then dreams of Onyx, of him becoming Onyx and then venting Siren and Wing Knight. After Kit was vented, the Dragon Knight deck was stolen by Zavax, given to Adam, the previous Dragon Knight, and then they tried to, you know, do stuff. And then, once the Advent Master came back, and he rescued Kit from the Advent Void, along with Case, he gave him the Onyx deck. Now, the Onyx deck, Kit was afraid of, because he'd seen the dreams and stuff, and Yubelon, is like, it's okay, this deck was meant for you. He didn't actually say that, but that was what they were trying to imply, was that he had designed this deck, it was kind of calling out to him, and it was kind of a backup deck. Just in case something like this happened and we had two versions of the same person, you know, needing to fight side by side. So, you get that. And, you know, we get a clever title, Back in Black. And, yeah, AC/DC song lyrics. That's referenced everywhere, isn't it? Anyways, first we have the Sword Vent. Basically the same thing as Dragon Knights, though. Supposed to just keeping it the same and changing the handle color to black, they actually did mix it up a little bit. This silver part here that had the black outline is now black with the silver outline. And down at the handle they changed that top part to partially silver, and this is all gold. It's really nice how they didn't really have to change much, but they changed enough to make a difference. So as you can see, Onyx has his twin guard vents, which could also, thanks to a couple parts here, can also be attached to the swords if you so desire. I do not feel like showing this again. I should have do it in the last review, or the review of Dragon Knight. Basically, it's the same thing that Dragon Knight has, except it's in black and silver, which looks friggin' badass. And just like the guard vents, the strike vent is the cool strike vent from Dragon Knight, except it's now black and silver, which is a nice contrast to the red and silver. Oh god. That almost ended in tragedy. By the way, I might want to report another fragility of the Figma line. This just broke off after I was pulling it off of the little peg thing. Probably could be fixed with a little super glue, but yeah, be careful. These things are delicate, and then they'll talk about more of that later. Do I really need to say anything? It's a card. Move on to the posing montage. Kamen Rider Onyx is a definite pickup. I can definitely recommend him. He is a solid as Dragon Knight, but he's got the cool black and silver paint scheme. And overall, it looks pretty neat, except when he doesn't hold his sword very well, like that. As you can see, he fits in with the other 4 hero riders, is what I call them. These 5 right here. These 5 of the 13 are the heroes. Dragon Knight, Wing Knight, Siren, Sting, and Onyx. And yes, Sting is kind of just sitting there in the corner. But you know what? I think this guy is really cool, and I can totally recommend him. If you have Dragon Knight, go ahead and get him anyway. He's got a new head, and Dragon Knight's a fantastic figure anyway. And he can try to face down all the evil riders over there and Sizer through Axe. But you know what? I can totally recommend him. Hands down. I mean, he's just cool. I mean, it's the best Figma and a cool color scheme. How do you not want that? Anyways, check out Riders Range and Rebels for the token news in the craziest way possible. And thanks to Soundout saying goodbye.